Ah, Valentine's Day. That cherished day of the year when Americans spend more than $20 billion on love and romance. But what are the origins of this odd holiday? Where did it get its name, and what does it have to do with those chalky candy hearts? I'm your host, Sean Sylvia, and let's learn the secret history of Valentine's Day. As USC Dornsife professor Lisa Bitel explains, the name of the holiday can be traced to a saint. But which one?
There was more than one Saint Valentine, and no one knows which one evolved into the patron saint of love.
The first legend has Valentine as an ancient Roman general killed for being Christian. The second was a priest in Rome who got arrested after baptizing people and beheaded. The third was a bishop who got arrested for preaching in public. This Valentine cured someone of epilepsy, but was beheaded for his Christianity.
Hence, there's more than one shrine to Saint Valentine.
The third Valentine was known as the patron saint of epilepsy, not of love.
People would go to his tomb, whichever one they chose, and pray to him, and he would intercede with God to cure them. And there are lots of pictures of him doing this, like the bishop standing with his staff and somebody writhing on the ground in front of him.
So how did this saint associated with epilepsy become known for romance?
There came about later on this legend that he passed love notes for people in prison before he got that chop.
My ancestors are...
Or that he married people, soldiers in particular, in prison.
There's also a theory that Valentine's Day is connected to a sexually charged ancient Roman holiday, Lupercalia, which took place around February 14th, when Bishop Valentine was supposed to have been beheaded. Lupercalia celebrated the founding of Rome.
So young men, what else do they have to do? Would go down to the cave where the cult had a center and do all these manly homoerotic rites. And then supposedly they sacrificed goats and took strips of the hide and then ran around half naked through the streets of Rome, hitting people with their whips, particularly women. And pregnant women thought it was good luck, supposedly, to be touched by one of these things. Scholars, who are always trying to put things together in cause and effect, decided that Valentine's Day was constructed to erase that earlier holiday. Seems pretty sketchy to me. There's no document that connects the two, but that's how that rumor got started.
Okay, so if it wasn't Lupercalia, then where did our modern idea of Valentines come from?
We have one man to blame, and that is Geoffrey Chaucer. In his poem, The Parliament of Fowls, he refers to February 14th being a season when birds come together and choose their mates. And somehow it moved through Chaucer's circle. Various people picked it up. They began referring to friends or lovers as Valentines.
So, is it right to continue celebrating this holiday, associated with romance, chocolate, and overpriced teddy bears, when it was based on the beheaded saint of epilepsy?
The way saints' traditions start is in legend, right? Whether we should celebrate him as the saint of epilepsy, 600-700 years ago, the legend changed. And Chaucer did what he wanted with it, and it became something else, and so did the saint. You go with the legend. It's a much nicer holiday that way anyway.
And if you want to learn more about how legends grow and change over time, take a class with Professor Bitel, who often teaches about saints' legends like the one about Saint Valentine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some love notes to write. Happy Valentine's Day.